So do you have representatives for all those products, or are there any products that you may still be looking for someone to represent and sponsor to get the word out about that product?
Possibly. I mean, we're always looking for the right relationships. And I think it's really going to come down to is it a relevant avenue for us? Is it an emerging market? Is it something that we're focusing on? Is it somewhere where we're trying to grow market share? These are all different types of things that we take into account, and then we factor in, and we do our homework. When we get a proposal and it looks pretty good, we start our due diligence before we ever respond.
Yeah, okay.
So
what do you
do? If they send links, we look at their links, and then we go deeper. We go into what they're doing, and we see what they're posting, and we read, and we look at their engagement. As far as engagement goes, again, aftermarket automotive, we're already in a niche segment, right? Now we make racing electronics. So I always like to say we're sort of an esoteric segment of the niche segment. So having for example, YouTube influencer, right?
Yep.
The guy's got a great YouTube channel. He's got 1 million followers. What's the quality of that follower? What kind of content is he putting out? Is he what I like to coin the phrase, is he waving the magic wand over the car and the video, and all of a sudden everything's installed and it looks great. He's driving around and hooning around and having fun. That's awesome. There's nothing wrong with that, but that's not necessarily the kind of person we're looking to work with. I'll take a guy with a fraction of that audience with super high engagement, because he's wrenching, he's stopping, he's taking the time to explain not only the process of how to get this thing on properly, but once it's on, how it works, how it's helping him, and what some of the potential upsides could be for his audience. That's a guy that's essentially handing the keys of the kingdom to his audience, and you're going to see high engagement. You're going to see people that are going to get excited about that content, excited about what he's sharing, and if that happens to be our products, that's a win.
Yeah, that's
and I'll take that with a smaller audience over the flash of 5 or 10 second product placement, image exposure, the branding, right? The branding.
Yeah.
So the branding, I'll get you tons of branding. Well, eyeball impressions are great, but we can get that with Google.
Right. It's true.
What we want to do is work with people who can tell stories, who are classy, who do what they say they're going to do. And the guys that we continue to work with are the ones who tend to over deliver on what they say they're going to do.